Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan and I'm grinding to get 15 qualified points for the Magic Online Championship before April the 17th. And in order to do that, I am going to play this fantastic Pauper Daily event. I'm playing Blue-Black Trinket Control and I'm ready for action. And hey, have a look at this. This is mtgeostats.info. Let's look at the Pauper metagame in the last 10 days. You see, number 12 deck, Blue-Black Trinket Control, but if we change to the 5 days, 5 days perspective, look at the Blue-Black Trinket Control being exactly as popular as Hexproof. So now we just need to beat the Clubhouse decks, the Stompy decks, Delver, Affinities at Post, the Goblins, Burn, Mono Black Control, Elves. Yep, and then we are good, and we are in the top. I realized that I lost both matches last time. I lost the match against Delver because I didn't know the guy was Delver. So I've now started to, this is the first initiative, to make a list of everybody who is in the Pauper Dailies and what they're playing. And the game has started. Who am I playing? I'm playing a disconnected opponent. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would like to mulligan. Irenicus. No, Irenicus. God, I can't spell with this keyboard. Irenicus Muffs. He has a lot of results and he's playing Stormpost. So let's hope he doesn't make it. My only chance is to stall him out, I think, because Simic Stormpost is probably our worst matchup. We don't yet know. Because the deck is so new, but Familiar Storm was our worst matchup, and this deck is just very much harder to interact with because we can't kill their guys. So yeah, Irenicus umps. Well, let's build a plan then. And we have an updated sideboard plan on Stormpost because we were so confused by all the Temporal Fisher decks, but now we know. And I should probably tell you. Okay, it's +4 duress, he's here, 2 distress, 1 spellbomb, 2 shittering, -4 spitters, -2 slip, -1 life staff. The guy doesn't play any creatures except Muldrifters and Mnemonic Walls. So we are probably keeping the capsules in, yes, to kill the Muldrifters. He doesn't mulligan. So we are pretty fucked. We will not, we'll get a swamp with the Terramorphic Expanse because we need to play the Shittering Rat to have any chance. And the Muldrifter is just gravy. And I've already made a misplay. And he has no trouble finding his stuff, but I have. So I choose to do nothing. And of course I don't stand a chance without mana. But then his deck doesn't matter very much either. I'm 15 tournaments without victory, not with this deck. I've played 3 tournaments with this deck without getting a cube, and that's not very strange because you should get the cube every 1 time in 4 if your average play skill. No, I've been losing in limited. I'm getting a blue mana with this. He doesn't have crushers. He's just gonna reap and sow and flicker and win with 1 giant torch. He only has 1 torch. Yeah. Shimmering Rado. I am so dead. Getting the swamp here. And doing nothing. He cycled some crap. So he doesn't flicker, right? He has 1 flicker. So if I had 4 mana I could like prevent flickers on Muldrifters. But I don't, but I will try to kill this immediately as he doesn't have any blue mana left. I am so dead, so very, very dead. This is... Here comes Chittering Rat! Huh? That fucked everything up, didn't it? Uh-huh. Put back 1 card or another. Yeah, card selection for you, sir. Probably was even good to do that to him. At least the effect was minimized. And now he has his nasty stuff. We are gonna try the Spinning Darkness Gambit. I'll tell you about that. Especially against the guy with only 1 torch. Is this the turn we're getting fissured? Not yet. Well, he's playing very slow, but I don't see... it's still a much faster deck than is at post, because he doesn't need to interact with us. He just can sit there and masturbate his cards onto the field. He is at 31 lives. So, well... Do I want to kill a Muldrifter more than I want to do an extra point of damage? Probably. He is crop rotating! 27 cards left in his deck, so he'll just burn me out here. That was fast. Zero to 1. Okay, now it's time for the... First let's see what kind of creature crap we can bring in. Tiling Tree Folk returns the lands, but we are not very worried about the lands. Fangreen Marauders Are we scared of them? I don't think he brings them in against us. So we are gonna do the gambit. And this is the gambit. So we're bringing in for duress, 2 distress, 1 spell bomb, 2 chittering rats. We are taking out 4 fume spitters, 3 tragic slips, 1 life staff, 1 crypt rat. And we're also taking out 2 edicts, bringing in spinning darkness. We're playing first. And we got to send back this hand. We brought in 6 cards to wreck his hand, and we don't have any of them. And I'm starting to wondering, Undying Evil, yes, we need that because of the augurs, but I have to send this hand back. This hand is a much better hand, so we're gonna keep this. I'm already chalking down 0-2 here in the first match. Don't want to mulligan again. We are playing in the swamp. Distressing him, finding compulsive reacher and the wall. Getting rid of the wall is pretty powerful, right? Because then he can't get his torch back. So I think the wall is the more powerful thing here. Or is it? Yes, absolutely. So now he has 2 compulsive and a lot of land. And compulsive research is of course bad, but we will probably let him play one of them. And then cast the other distress. Got a combo. This is a time when we cast the distress. We hope he draws his Kervik's torch now, because then he will have a hard time winning. His Fisher is of course really bad. But I think we need to go for the Reap and Saw here, because he's casting that next turn. Check that we have the stop sets, and we don't, because we've been playing a lot of limited. Still good on the clock. All this discard, and I'm not even sure it's going to work. Did he have more than 1 wall? No, he has 1 wall. Now we need a clock, and here is the clock. This Muldrifter is should be killed, and we can do both. We can play the Chittering Rats and the Capsule, so that's what we are going to do. Okay, I have some hope. I will draw some cards and play the Spellbomb. He already has so much mana. Chittering Rats again. I really want to play the Spellbomb. Okay. I know there's a fissure in there. Not enough mana. But it is a lot. Fangren Marauder with some extra mana. Well, he did bring him in. I wonder why he's not main deck if he brings it in against a slow control deck. And I have the Spellbomb. Oh, he threw away the fissure. So he has nothing. And this is a 3-turn clock. We should probably make it an even better clock by casting the Crypt Rats. It is enough to kill us. Nice top deck. Yep. So could I have done that differently? I don't know. Thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan, playing a Pauper Daily with Blue-Black Trinket Control. And I played Simic Stormpost, and I think the match is pretty close to unwinnable.